What up? This is Eno's Boxing Talk at your service. Once again. Hey, y'all. I'm just doing a little review, a post review on just like everybody else. But the reason why I'm doing it is because I saw this coming. Now, the Rolly Romero and Barriso fight. I went through all the comments on Fight Hype and all those, popular boxing sites. Mayweather Channel and all those boxing sites. And if you look through those comments, you'll see my name, Eno. And I kept telling everybody the same thing. Everybody kept saying Barriso is old, 60 years old. They making fun of him. Why is Rolly fighting the old man, his grandpa, and all this stuff? I went back and looked at his highlights, and I said, this old man can actually scrap. Now, one of his highlights, he fought against a champion. I believe it was in England or somewhere. And he fought against a champion. And he was giving him work for like 5 rounds straight, giving him work. The champion eventually knocked him out. Probably, I think it was like round 8 or 9. But the champion was taking some blows, taking some hits. So I knew this dude had power, and I knew that he had energy. But that fight was about like 4 or 5 years ago. And I don't know if you guys ever heard of the old man strength. He was the number one contender for a whole year, a whole entire year. That tells you something. I mean, he keeps winning. Rolly Romero lost his last fight against Tank. He moves up to 140, and now he fights this guy Barriso. Once again, I said this is a scary fight. This is a very scary fight for Rolly, man. And nobody believed me. I said I didn't do a review on this fight because I was like, I figured Rolly would still win, but it wouldn't be easy. I did not see that coming. Rolly got knocked down again early in the 3rd round. Rolly looked hesitant. He looked like he was scared to draw, to make throw combinations. He was too patient. And I knew Rolly, when Rolly said this, I learned this from the Tank fight. All the interviews, and Brian Custer kept asking him, what did you learn from the Tank fight? Rolly said, patience. So I knew this fight wasn't going to take off until about the 4th, 5th round. Because I was like, he said patience. I was right. Until he got knocked down in the 3rd round. Surprisingly, Rolly did not get up and just start swinging for the fences. He was actually moving. I was watching with my children and my 13-year-old son, and I told myself, I said, I've never seen Rolly move like this. This dude was moving around the ring like Floyd. I've never seen him do it. But the difference is, Floyd, when he does stop, he boxes. He connects. Rolly moved. Barriso threw a few, probably connected on the body shot. Rolly moved again. I'm like, why isn't Rolly throwing shots? The only thing I kept thinking about was, is Rolly drained? Is he drained? And I said, no, I think he's just being too patient. And then Rolly was waiting for the counters. I said, man, he's pulling the Adrian Broner with these counter punches. Wasn't setting it up, wasn't jabbing. He was just waiting for counters and moving. Wait for counters, moving. Rolly still, he's going to get knocked down or knocked out by the top 3 140 pounders because he boxes the same way, man. He's not a boxer. I realized in this fight, this dude is not a boxer. I think the only reason why he got that Tank fight because he was undefeated and he had power. But this dude can't box, bro. Like, if you go against Regis, Josh Taylor, man, even Garcia comes up. Garcia's going to knock him out with the left hook. He's going to knock him out the left hook. Guys, I'm telling you, if he fights Garcia next, which I don't think is going to happen, he's going to knock him out with that left hook. Rolly continues to get connected on his face with the left hook, the left jab, or the left anything. His defense needs to tighten up. I like Bullet as a trainer, but I think Bullet needs to step back and be the assistant trainer. Rolly definitely needs another trainer on his defense, especially when he's going back. When he's going back, his hands are always down, and that left just comes right across his face. It happens over and over again. He definitely needs to fix that. But like I said, I learned from this fight from Rolly that he's just not a boxer, man. I don't know what he is, man. It's like he left so many holes open. He kept getting jabbed to the body, wasn't adjusting or anything like that. But yeah, the fight took way too long. Barriso guy was winning the fight on 3 of the judges' cards. 3. One judge had him by like 4 rounds. The other one had him like 2. The other one had him like 1 round. But he was winning. I believe that if the fight continued, Rolly probably would have got him. He probably would have got him because he hurt him a couple of times. He probably would have got him. But we never know because the guy was tough. He was tough and he was taking Rolly punches. They counted Rolly's knockout. I believe it was later on in the rounds. Knocked down, I'm sorry, later on in the rounds, and he pushed him. He connected on his first punch, but the second punch, he pushed him. It wasn't a knockdown. I understand from the referee's point of view, or depends on where he was standing at, Rolly did connect, but he connected by pushing, but I understand that call. But that stoppage, bro, I don't think I've ever seen anything. I've been watching boxing for the last 15, 18 years. I don't think I've ever seen nothing that bad, where they just stopped it, where there's no connect. They stopped it where there's no connect. That was very, very weird. Very, very awkward. In my personal opinion, Tony Weeks was paid, just like Kenny Bailiff. They're the same 2 referees to me. I respect Tony Weeks, though, a little more before this fight because at least he'll let them fight. Tony Weeks will let them fight, and Tony Weeks will warn everybody. Kenny Bailiff, man, I remember that Floyd fight against McDonough. That's the first time I've seen that. I think Kenny Bailiff was exposed, where every time McDonough went in and tried to do some inside work to Floyd, Kenny would stop it quick. He'll break it up so quick. And I'm like, what the heck? Even McDonough one time looked at him like, what are you doing? When I saw that, I said, dang, they pay this guy. Floyd or whoever, Mayweather Productions or whoever, they paid Kenny Bailiff for that. And then Kenny Bailiff again did it in the Deontay Wilder. Tommy, what's his name? Oh my gosh, I'm brain fart. Wow, the Deontay Wilder fight. The last fight he had, it was the second fight with Fury. It was the second fight. And Kenny Bailiff, when Deontay got rocked, he got rocked hard in that fight. Kenny Bailiff kind of stepped in and looked at Deontay Wilder. And Kenny Bailiff does this one thing. He always does this so the other fight, the main fighters that he's going for, so they can recover. Tyson Fury, guys, my goodness. When somebody gets hurt or somebody try to hurt and grab that they hurt, he'll push them, both of them, to the side. But the boxer that's the aggressive one, he'll push him way over there. He'll push him way over there, and he'll keep his hands out, both his hands out, for a long period of time, and then say, come in. It's not like that. When you break somebody up, it's break up, come back together. He'll break up for like 3-4 seconds, recover, and then he'll say, come back. I was like, this dude is cheating. Kenny Bailiff's getting paid too, guys. Those 2 fighters are getting paid. I hate to say it, but it's the truth, man. There's no other way to explain that. Rolly needs to get a rematch. He's not going to do it. Because he continued to say, that dude is strong. I felt every punch. Oh my gosh. That dude, he has man hands. That's what Rolly was saying. So he's not getting, he knows he's not going to do the rematch unless WBA enforces it. They're probably not going to do it. You know why WBA is not going to force it? Because they're the one that hired Tony Weeks to do this fight. They're involved too, guys. You're going to blame everything on the ref. Everything's going to be blamed on that ref. Everybody's involved in this behind closed doors. Believe me, he got paid pretty good money for this. Hey, guys, that's all I have for you guys. Please subscribe, leave a comment. I want to hear your comments, and I will react to them. Officer Eno out. Woo!